Welcome back to In Ohio Country today, and joining me once again is Matt Apple from Apple Farm Service. And Matt, we're here at Farm Science Review. It's just a great opportunity for you to meet with producers, and especially when you're talking about these Hylio drones.
Oh, it's been a fantastic week so far. We've had a lot of interest to show off our Hylio drones. I've had opportunity to sit down with the FAA and talk about some of our concerns, some of their concerns, so we can work together to make this industry a lot better in the future.
What has to go on besides just having a license to be able to fly a drone like this?
Yeah, so there's a lot of licensing you need to fly with the FAA. You need your Part 107, which is your UAS license, your unmanned aerial systems. You need a Part 137, and I believe in the state of Ohio, you still need a commercial license, even if you're just flying yourself. Just you're flying your own acreage, you still need a commercial license.
And what are you hearing from producers, the ones that you've been able to sell this to? And obviously, you've had a lot of interest from all over the state.
Oh, it's more like all over the country.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, we've serviced all over the country, and it really, there's not a subset of just one type of person. There's commercial guys, there's small farms, there's large farms. It really just depends on the guys that are a little more into technology and really want to go get and be part of the future, and that's what we're jumping into. And surprising, a lot of older gentlemen that are slowing down and they want to make things easy. They just buy a drone and either get their grandkid in it or they figure it out themselves. It's pretty incredible.
I think what's incredible, too, is that you do more than just the sales. You do the service of this product.
Oh, absolutely. When we initially looked into Hylio drones, that was one of the main reasons we took on Hylio. We could be the parts center. We could be the service center. We reached out to the other companies. That wasn't an option with one of them. And then the other one, we really weren't interested in. It looked like a good drone, but we didn't like their software. But with Hylio, they were really easy to work with. We were going to position ourselves, and we have positioned ourselves to basically be a regional service center, and we're just running with it.
You know, it's really cool how much this has developed, how much it's grown since the very first time you introduced this to the general public, your relationship with Hylio.
Oh, yeah, we really didn't know what we were doing. Yeah, well, I mean, and that's the way we've been for 65 years. So it's been some growing pains, but we've learned a lot. We've spent every waking moment trying to figure out the good, the bad, the ugly. And anybody that I talk to, I tell them exactly that. I'll tell you the good, I'll tell you the bad, because the last thing I want to do is sell you something that isn't going to live up to the promises, and then you're going to be mad at me.
You know, let's talk about Hylio itself. I mean, they have grown too, not only in their first initial introduction of these drones, but they keep on getting better year after year, right?
Oh, absolutely. So, I mean, obviously, change doesn't happen in a vacuum. Right. So, Hylio changes, our competitors change. From what we've seen over the last 2.5 years, the change from Hylio is so much greater than our competitors. Just the technology that we have today and the technology that we know about coming out in the next few years, or at least what they've shared with us, it's pretty mind-blowing. Being able to take their new remote and just link, very soon you'll be able to link to any drone that has the same innards, like the same guts.
What more can you tell us about Hylio and what you see over the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, what we've been told, Arthur, the CEO, has openly said on multiple occasions that they will have a 30 to 35 gallon drone within the next 2 years. We've seen the prototype of their mapping drone. They were talking Q3, Q4. I don't know if it's still on schedule. We saw it. It looks really good. So as of right now, everything that we've seen or they've talked to us about has come out except for those two things.
Seems like the perfect marriage. Hylio and Apple Farm Service. I don't think it gets any better than that. And then to marry that with our producers, they know that you're going to get the sales, the service, and more importantly, try to get something that they can get a return on their investment from.
Yeah, one thing I'd really like to stress is when you're looking at our competitors, they're going to lump packages together with training and service plans and all this other stuff. We don't do that. You buy a drone through us, training is free.
Wow.
And that's big. We're going to hold your hand to make sure that you understand what you're doing. At least, I mean, you're going to try to pick up we're going to try to force feed you as much as we possibly can. But this isn't a turnkey. It's not like a tractor. You're not going to just turn it in and go. This is a difficult process, and we're here to hold your hand all the way through.
Wow, what a great product, what a great company, and a great sponsor on our TV show, our podcast, our radio show, and so much more. Matt Apple from Apple Farm Service has been our guest. For more information, check him out on the web at applefarmservice.com. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate everything you do.
And we'll be back with more In Ohio Country Today right after this.